Hi everyone, it's Rachel and today I have a shop update video for you where I'll be going into more detail about the charms I'm listing in my next restock. My online store is called Creative Rachie and I'll leave a link down in the description box if you're interested in checking it out. At the time of filming, I'm also not sure when these creations will be listed, so I'll leave it on the screen and also in the description box. So this restock will consist of these creations here that I've been working on, and these are bottle cap succulent gardens. So as you can see, they are basically miniature succulents that I've sculpted using polymer clay, and then I've put them into a regular bottle cap to create these kind of like little miniature gardens. I've made like a few different ones in the past and posted them on Instagram and YouTube, like in my charm updates, my regular charm updates, and they were quite popular, so I thought I'd make a few different varieties to sell. I know this isn't as many items as I would usually list in a shop update, so this is kind of like a little miniature one. These bottle cap succulent gardens are actually quite time consuming, so even though there aren't as many, they still took me just as long. I've made 6 different varieties and all these types are kind of based around like a theme, and then I have 4 of each type available for purchase. So these first ones I have here are my green and pink themed ones. So they basically just include a bunch of succulents that are like green and pink in colour, and like it's kind of got a very pastel-y vibe to it. I included some little granite rocks just kind of like scattered throughout them, and I used polymer clay sand as well to keep the pastel colour. And then speaking of pastel, I have my actual pastel themed ones. So as you can see, these have a few more colours in them than the last variety. So if it focuses, I've included some like pastel blues, there's greens, purples and pinks to this one in all like different shades. And again, I've included the polymer clay sand. These next gardens are green and purple themed. Well, it was meant to be purple, it kind of turned out a little bit more red, but I'm still going to call it purple because I do have a more green and red themed one. So for the green and purple, this is just what it looks like. I used like a few different shades of green, and then there's the little purple plants as well. And then for this one, I decided to use some like black pebbles to make the colours stand out a little bit more. And as you can see, there's also some little patches of moss on these ones. I then have these gardens here which are inspired by the beach. So you can see they have a lot of beachy sort of natural colours to them, and I'll just show you up close. Each of them also include a shell, like a real shell from the beach, and then I just kind of like sculpted the succulents around it, and there's pebbles, and then I've also like left this space here which was dipped down, and as you can see I've filled it with resin to kind of make it look like water. So the idea I was going for these ones was kind of like a, you know how you can get like rock ponds at the ocean or like at the beach? It's kind of like that, but a succulent version. So I really like how those ones turned out. I actually made 5 so I could keep one for myself. All of these gardens, by the way, come in a gold bottle cap, which just looks like this, and all the succulents are also glazed with resin. So they are shiny, but they're also like very strong and durable, so they'll last a really long time. If you want to kind of like display it somewhere and it gets dusty, you can just wipe it off really easily and it won't be wrecked. Then because I made the gardens inspired by the beach, I thought why not make some inspired by the forest. So these are the ones I was talking about that have a more like green and red theme to them. Here it is up close. You can see that I've added like a few different elements to this one. So it has the different coloured succulents as well as some like little mushroom patches. It's got some pebbles, and then it's also got some patches of moss around the outside as well. I didn't actually add like any sand or pebbles to this one, so I just kind of like left it so you could see the brown dirt, and that would make it look a bit more foresty, I guess. And then the last variety I have available in this restock of the bottle cap succulent gardens is probably my least realistic one, but it's the most fun and colourful. So this is a rainbow inspired succulent garden, and these, I don't know, just feature a bunch of different colours, and all the clay on this one is pearly as well. So I didn't just go for just plain rainbow, I went for like a pearly rainbow to make it extra fun. and then I decided to do the black pebbles around the outside to make the colours like pop a little bit more. And there you have it. That is all the creations that I'll be listing in my next mini shop update, I guess you could call it. Don't forget that the link to my shop is in the description, as well as the description of any other video if you're ever wanting to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.